The Observe 4D study is the largest ever real-world observational study looking at the risk of amputation in patients receiving Invokana and other SGLT2 inhibitors compared to other diabetes medicines. Now, the reason we undertook this study is that in the randomized controlled trial that we did called Canvas, there was a small but increased signal of amputation in patients receiving Invokana of the lower leg. We wanted to definitively understand if that risk existed in the real world, and if it did, how large was it, and also to compare that risk with Invokana compared to other members of the SGLT2 class. So to do that, we did a very, very robust, carefully controlled study in the United States in 4 different claims databases, so we can be very certain that we obtained all of the amputation events. It was in 700,000 patients, and it spanned about 4 years. The median duration of follow-up was about 6 months in this study. And what we found was that patients receiving Invokana had no increased risk of amputation compared to other anti-hypoglycemic agents. And when we compared within the SGLT2 class, there was no increased risk of one agent over the other. So we conclude from this study that overall in the general type 2 diabetes population, as well as patients who have existing cardiovascular disease, that SGLT2 inhibitors do not have an increased risk of amputation compared to other agents, and that within the class, no single agent has any increased risk of amputation either. So very reassuring for patients, for physicians, and their pharmacists as well.